Good morning, guys. I wanted to make this video real quick. It's early Saturday morning, so I'm not going to actually do these measurements here, but I wanted to show you what we're going to do for the research study that is going to start on May the 6th. So the first thing is to just take a regular scale weight. You don't need to do that every day, but you certainly are going to want to do that every week. Now, another strategy you could do is do it every day and then take a weekly average. But what I am going to ask is that everybody sends me an email at least once a week of where you are on these measurements and your training journal and your nutrition journal. And that's mostly just to make sure we're progressing as we need to progress. Because ultimately what we're really looking at are these measurements. So, okay, so from a measurement standpoint, I have just a regular tape measure. We're going to do 4 measurements. The first measurement is going to be right around your waist, and your waist is going to be at your belly button, okay? For men, that ends up being pretty much a true waist. For women, it's not. Honestly, women, if you want to do both waist measurements, the belly button and the true waist, you're welcome to do that. But we really just need one uniform measurement, so it's going to be right at the belly button. All right, the other one is going to be at the hips. That's going to be the largest part around the hips. So you want to make sure that you're lined up and pulled tight right across the largest part of the glutes there. All right, then we're going to do your thigh. Now, how are you going to do your thigh? You can't see. Is you're going to go for your kneecap and your hip, and then you're really just going to measure out with your hands right at the center of the thigh. So center of the thigh, not up too close to your hip there. Okay, go right around your thigh and measure that part. And then your arm measurement is going to be a straight arm position, anatomical position right down here. Okay, so we don't want to lift it up. Or certainly, do our bicep flex position. So once we measure it down there, we're going to measure it, or once we get it in place, we'll extend the arm and put it right down here, right? You might have to have some help with a partner or something. All right, the other one is just a simple caliper. All right, these are like $8 on Amazon. Many of you probably already have it. And you can test your body fat lots of different ways. If you have a bioelectrical impedance scale or an in-body or access to those sorts of things, again, you're welcome to do those things. Please send them to me. More data is always welcome. But at very least, I think that this is going to be a good idea. All right. Really, what we want to do is we just want to measure, for men, just one place. So for men, what we're going to do is we're just going to measure right here next to the belly button, all right, right next there on the abdomen. So what I do is I would just do a pinch, and you can't really see because of my shirt, but I'm just going to get a millimeter reading, and then that millimeter reading I would write down, okay? For women, it's going to be suprailiac, so that's going to be right here along your hip bone. You're going to grab just on this inside right here, so it's going to be on an angle with that hip bone, and you're going to grab right here and do that millimeter reading, okay? So shoot me any questions, and that's it, all right? So we'll get started on Monday, May 6th. I'll shoot up the other email and, of course, the program next week.